Hey you guys, good morning, happy Sunday. Happy birthday party day. So, we got up around 6:30. I think Parker got up earlier than me. Whenever he has a night where he's like super hella snory, the next night he's like, fine, I'll let you sleep. And he sneaks out. I have no idea what time he snuck out. What time did you sneak out last night?
Right after 11 o'clock.
He sneaks out and he goes and sleeps somewhere else, like either in the girls' rooms or on the couch or whatever.
Always the couch.
Always the couch. Why? Because it's close. Does it feel weird?
No, it's nice. I like the couch is fine.
I love sleeping on the upstairs couch. The gray one we have upstairs, they're both gray. The gray one upstairs is so comfortable. It's one of those couches that has like a down alternative on all sides of the cushion. So it feels like it's a bed. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. So here's the thing. He stuck out last night. And we tried to switch sides of the bed because I told him this side of the bed is warmer. That side of the bed is right under a vent and it's colder. And he's always hot. So help me switch sides. I won't be cold. You'll be cool. It'll work out. Whatever. It's a great idea. However, it's a horrible idea. It's one of my worst ideas I've ever had. And so we're talking about it right now. And I said, why don't we just rotate the mattress? Unless it's medication time. Why don't we rotate the mattress? It's a Casper mattress, which we both really, really like, but you can't flip it. You have to rotate it. And so I said, if you help me rotate it, then I won't be in your crater anymore. And crater because I'm 130 pounds and he's what, 200, 180?
205.
205, very specific. And so I was like, I'm significantly heavier. Let's just rotate it so that I'm not stuck in your crater. He's like, no, if I rotate it, you're still gonna be stuck in my crater. But here's our argument, and this is where you guys need to chime in. I said, the top of us is significantly heavier than the bottom, so when you rotate the mattress, it's not gonna be as bad as it is now. Because right now I'm like mimicking his body, right? We just switched sides of the bed. So I have his giant swimmer shoulders on these bony shoulders. So if we rotate the mattress, isn't waist up? Aren't you as a human heavier because you have all your organs, the pizza you ate last night, all the wine you've been drinking during quarantine 15, the haircut you have not gotten? That's my theory. But he's like, well, now you're saying I have chicken legs. I'm like, no, I'm literally saying all humans are heavier from the waist up.
I do have skinny legs, and I'm sensitive about it.
He feels targeted right now. He's being persecuted for his legs. No, right. Okay, let us know in the comments. Just do a little thumbs up emoji, a thumbs down, a little arrow pointing up, a little arrow pointing down. What do you think? I think that makes sense, right? But I can't pull a Dexter, chop someone in half, and then weigh the pieces. You know what I mean? So
you're watching way too much
you
serial killer
should
shows.
know this. What am I supposed to do during the quarantine?
It's like you're researching to get rid of me.
I can't do it during the quarantine. How would I even explain that? The only thing you leave the house for is essentials.
You're using all this time to research.
So I'm going to do it later?
Yes, definitely later.
I don't know if I would kill somebody. I've never been that angry where I want to kill somebody. I've been angry enough where I say what I'm thinking.
Come here, lamp.
But I've never been angry where I want to hurt somebody. It just doesn't. So, here's my lamp.
You're an upside down lamp.
Are you guys like me where you don't think those jokes are funny? I think it's part of I'm inflexible and uptight, but I don't like those jokes. Like one of the girls was showing me a video. It was like a TikTok video of a cat and something happened to the cat. The cat got scared and like hit himself or fell down or something. And I think it's hilarious. And I've never found those things funny, but everyone else does. And I'm like, is this just another level of how uptight I am? Or like, he's a lamp. I'm like, no, it doesn't feel good right now. Don't make jokes. What if he understood? He'd probably pee on you.
Always looking at you again.
Hi, I miss that gaze. Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, you feel better? Oh, you're so good looking. I need to give you your other medicine. You got 2 more to go, bud. He is giving me the look again. Oh my god, and it's captured on film. Hi. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? When he went blind, he would stop doing this. And Parker would always tease him and say like, hey, he's like an ex-boyfriend, like an unrequited love that came back in Wesley's body, the way he looks at you. And I never noticed how much I missed it. And he wouldn't look at me. I'd call him and he'd just look around and he just couldn't find me. Oh, and it made me so emotional. This is the first time he's done it since his surgery.
See, here's your soulmate.
Which was what?
This is your soulmate right here, reincarnated.
Hello. Hello. Are you my soulmate? I should pull a Tanya and be like, listen, Parker, we all have our soulmate. I'm going to be reconnected with him in another life. But I love you. But I have a soulmate. Position's been filled.
If it's anybody, it's this guy. Am I right? Am I right?
No, but he's giving you the look too.
It's not. It's a different look. It's a how do I get this guy out of the picture look.
He's watching Dexter with me.
How do I get this bad?
You know what? One more update and then I gotta go. So I've been trying to rewatch Dexter. I watched it when they released the entire show. I don't remember where they released it, but I saw it. I saw all of it. We never had Showtime or HBO or any of that. So I saw it somewhere and I really liked it. I hated the ending. The ending made me want to punch a puppy. Figuratively. I didn't like it. But I decided to watch it again because, you know, some way to unwind, and there's not like there's anything on quarantine TV right now except tragedy. I don't think I like it anymore. I don't remember him being so... all the inner dialogue and all the monologues he goes on. I don't know why you guys watch me. I'm basically Dexter. No, I didn't know it was that. And then he's gotten smug. And I, for some reason, thought Rita was out of the picture at some point because I can't handle her voice and how meek she is. And now she's pregnant and they're getting married. I don't remember any of this. I think I'm going to bail. So if you guys have any recommendations that are like sort of between Van Helsing, The Walking Dead, and Dexter, but without so much disappointment, give us some recommendations in the comments.
They're going to say Ozark.
Ozark was stupid. I hate that actor in serious roles.
It just came out with the 3rd season.
Really?
Yeah.
And I don't buy the chemistry between him and his wife. I think that's why I got disinterested. Do you think they have chemistry?
You know...
He's like, I'm not invested in that kind of stuff. I don't notice.
No, they don't have chemistry. That's why their marriage is in trouble. But
that's
but it's a really good series.
All right.
I've watched the first.
Reading. I gotta rotate a mattress, and then after we're gonna decorate for the party, and that's it. Okay. So you're coming along. I think I'm gonna post this vlog during the week since I haven't posted content. People keep asking me. Okay. I didn't bring his drops, did I? She beats him. No, Karen, I don't beat him. Sometimes.
Not physically.
I wear him down.
Only emotionally. Emotional scars don't leave marks.
It's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. Oh, dang. You tucked it already? You didn't even make a sound.
Make this down.
How come you didn't go like me?
Because I have muscles. I'm not all bone and sinew.
Sinew? Excuse me. Where's your pillow, Parker?
Oh. It's on my bed.
Look at these muscles. So strong. Oh God, I'm gonna die. And for all those creeps asking me about these ears, no, we're not into weird adult activities. These were a gift from Sam when I went to visit her in Orlando one summer, and she met me with them at the airport. She was wearing ears. She gave me ears, so I kept them because I thought it was a really thoughtful gift. So now Parker and I aren't into weird Disney role play stuff. Okay?
Or are we?
Stop! Hey you guys, so we're done decorating and I wanted to give you a little overview of how it looks. So I was like, I'm not gonna overdo it on decorations. We're not throwing a party, we're not inviting anybody. It's just gonna be the 6 of us and the 4 dogs. Just wanna make it seem like, hey, we didn't forget, given the circumstances, we're gonna make the best of the situation. So it ended up working out perfectly. It almost looks like we are having a party. Let me show you guys. So Parker took the extra flags. So apparently the kit that I ordered had like 4 miles of this checkered flag, which is kind of cool. I almost didn't get this set because it came with this, which I didn't think was Hot Wheels. But then again, I'm a girl and I don't know anything. It's Hot Wheels. And then it had black plasticware. And I was like, oh, we don't need that. So I'll get a cheaper set. This ended up being cheaper than the set that didn't include those things. So when he gets here this morning after being with his dad, he's gonna walk to our house or walk up to the door and this is what he's gonna see. Okay, so we put this little banner and Parker's like, I hung it low, I hope that's okay, because he's little. I'm like, yeah. I think as grown-ups we usually forget how small children are and that their perspective is way different than ours. So he put this little banner here and then some swirls. And then when you walk in, there's Bubble. He's gonna be greeting you with Bunker and Sophie Girl. We did our little racetrack on the floor. And then this is one of those poster banners that came with one of the kits. And then this is the whole living room. Look how much banner there is. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if they sell it on its own. I wonder if it was for an actual race. So here's another one of those posters. And Parker tied it all the way around. Isn't that cool? And then we have, I didn't have any helium. I totally forgot to buy some at Target, which is kind of the last thing on my mind right now. So I just inflated them, threw them on the ground. And then we have a couple of these little confetti papers. Look at the banners. Aren't those cool? And this is the table mat. I love these because you make a mess and then you just ball it up and toss it. The little paper plates. You want to go potty? All right. Don't pop my balloon though. Go, get him. We got all those paper swirls. Look at that. Aren't they cute? And these aren't those shiny ones that are really hard to put away. These are paper, so they don't get all tangled. Isn't that cool? These are just like plastic. Oh, and then look at this. This is my favorite thing. Look how pretty this candle is. It's a number 5 candle, but I've never seen anything like it. I wonder if it's one of those where you melt it and it's only painted, it's not actually that color, or if the wax is metallic like that. This also came with one of the decoration kits. I don't know, kind of proud of myself. Did you like it?
I like how everything's at his perspective. His level.
Parker got a notice at work that said they have to wear those healthy protective face masks. And in order to improve their efficacy, they can't have facial hair.
Their what? Efficacy?
Efficacy.
Efficacy?
How efficient or effective they are.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Effect.
Quite the vocabulary on you.
So in order to improve their efficacy, they can't have any facial hair. So he's been trimming his beard like slowly as the weekend has gone on. Like Friday he took a level off, then Saturday, then this morning. This morning you could basically see his butt face. And he's waiting for our son to get here. Our son. He's waiting for the boys to get here, but especially for the youngest, because you're supposed to shave in front of them or something so that they don't freak out. Anyway, so he's waiting. And we had a very serious conversation about it. He said, that means I'm not gonna have a beard for the wedding. I was like, then there's not gonna be a wedding. Listen, all our important pictures, our big deal, significant pictures, like our first picture together, our engagement picture, stuff like that, he doesn't have a beard. I need this. I need this. I need to look back at our wedding, even though we're not having a wedding, our like courthouse pictures. I need the beard, okay? So thanks to the city, I'm gonna postpone my wedding. Or the virus, it's gonna be one or the other. So if Parker looks weird in additional footage throughout the day, it's because he's been taking his beard in. And before the Karens ask or attack me because I said butt face, we actually had this conversation yesterday. Parker's like, what? Is my face that gross? It looks like a butt. I'm like, no, butt, like baby's butt. Smooth. And then I realized, oh, that's probably not the best vernacular to use for talking about someone's face. It's like, no, like baby, smooth like a baby's bottom. He's like, but we all know how I feel about the beard. Actually, y'all are divided. Half of you love the beard, half of you don't like it, so. Parker's looking for a foster home while he doesn't have a beard. Any takers? Hey, you guys.
There's something worse.
I just wanted to pop on here and let you guys know.
From God's perspective, is there something
I brought Mern to church today.
than a broken heart? And from God's perspective, doubt is worse than that. And from God's perspective, losing heart is worse than a broken heart. I mean, even think about this. Mary and Martha.
Play your brother.
Play with your brother. Get him. Mern, get Wesley. Get him. Not with your tail. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Come on, man.
Why are you being a mean older sister that doesn't want to play with her little siblings?
It's just a cone. It's just a little cone. You can still play.
Oh, he wanted to play. That's the first time you want to play since your surgery. Let me see those beautiful brown eyes.
I'm not gonna give you
Oh, those are nice. Oh, those are nice. You're terrible. You are terrible. She's been on one for like, what, the weekend? Maybe a little before then? You're going to daycare. You're getting walked. What's up?
Your reality hasn't even changed. This corona's not affecting you at all. You're still good.
Mm-hmm.
Do everything. Even you get to see more of people. So you get like bonus. You're getting bonus attention. Yeah, so don't even try to con us.
Okay, let me get a Mern perspective. Is this Rona bothering you? Are you affected? What are your feelings? How are you oh, all right. Is that on your good side? Let me see your face. You see she doesn't listen to me anymore? Only you.
Mern.
She doesn't listen to me at all. Only you.
Sit.
I think you've been home too much.
Sit. Sit. Good. Good. No. Just chill. Just chill. It's not treat time. No.
Oh, her life is hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
Look at
I
her.
feel so sorry for you.
Her ears. Pathetic.
You get the best of everything. You always get to be downstairs while your sister's locked upstairs. You get to go on your little play dates. You get to get out of the house.
Oh!
You're eating a lot of steak here lately. Good, best food. You get to dine alone. You don't have to worry about the other dogs.
Oh, something's going on with her. She is funny. All right, how about you, Wesley? How's this pandemic affecting you? He loves it because he has nurse mommy 24/7.
I think he's about to fall asleep. Oh, yeah.
Hey, do you like having nurse mommy around? I thought about that. I was like, hey, it's kind of nice that I'm home because his schedule is so tight. I'd be freaking out rushing home. Well, things happen for a reason, huh, Bunker? Hey, you guys. Customary to family tradition, we eat everything hours earlier in the day. We're about to have lunch. And if I'm completely honest, I slaved over the kitchen for hours. Figuring out the Uber Eats app was very difficult. And as predictable as my 5-year-old is, we asked him what he wanted for lunch and he said Panda Express. So we got that. Bonus Baby Senior is setting that up for us right now and we're all gonna eat Panda Express for lunch. And are we gonna do the cake right after or are we gonna do that later today?
Probably later.
Later, like a long, just
Afternoon. We'll make it dinner.
Cake for dinner, yes! Yeah, we can do that. So we're gonna eat lunch, open presents, play some games. We have some fun stuff we wanna do outside because it's such a beautiful day. And then we'll have cake for dinner. It's big enough to eat for dinner. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. All right, so we got, what is this? This is mine. This is Parker's. Oh, look, they're matching. Look, matching, matching. This is...
They look like stinky poop.
Oh, that's
Mateo's.
Mateo's. That's yours. Yours looks delicious.
I know, right?
This Daniel's. He's a simpleton like
Who
Randers.
does Tammy's look like?
Okay, cool, awesome. Oh, look at all the silverware we got, you guys.
Are
So
you
we're gonna.
kidding? Look at all the sauce.
Anybody want sauce? It'll help us survive during the
Oh
Rona.
my god, you're right.
What do you think, buddy? Does it help us survive the Rona? Help us survive the Rona? Hey, you guys, 4:30. Did you like your cake? Did you like your cake? Be careful, huh? You hit the coconut. All right, so it's been a pretty successful party, pretty successful afternoon. We told the kids that cake was for dinner. I honestly thought we were gonna get a yay, woo, ice cream cake for dinner. They proceeded to eat their cake and then the birthday boy goes, I'm hungry. Can I have Chick-fil-A? But it's Sunday. Why are they closed on Sunday, you guys? So we're just hanging out right now. I popped some chicken in the oven for the kids. And I asked Parker if he could add something to his honey-do list. So he's basically doing it right now, which is really helpful. I didn't realize how quickly our knives lost their edge until we had to cook so much. And so we've been having to meal prep for the dogs and for Parker and then cooking lunch and dinner and all that stuff. And then you use them so often, you're like, these could be sharper. So that's the sound you hear right now. You wanna see? You wanna witness? He's sharpening my Dexter tools. So Parker has this really nifty thing from Amazon. You change the triangles, right? And it goes from
Yep.
sharper to
There's 2 different rocks.
coarse to
2
sharp.
different stones. This is coarse. You start with this one, and you start, it's a triangle. And you start with the sharp edge, and then you flip it to the flat edge, and do it that way. And right now we're on the
Fine.
fine. I'm doing dry.
So you're almost done.
Yeah, so I do 20 strokes,
Perfect.
and then I flip,
Uh-huh.
and then we do the flat side for 20 more, and then we're done.
Oh, so the triangle has, so the rough has 2 sides and then the smooth has 2 sides. So you have to do it 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The flat side and the sharp edge side.
Oh, I didn't know
Edge
that.
and flat.
What else?
It's got these nifty hand guards, so if you slip, it won't cut your finger.
Interesting. What else?
That's what it looks like. This one's really old. I've had it for years. That's the Spyderco Triangle Sharp Maker.
Oh, Sharp Maker. I feel like I'm at one of those like swap meet infomercials where they wear a headset and an apron. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Have you
maybe
seen
you
one
are.
of those shows?
And you can have all this for
ShamWow.
easy payments.
ShamWow. I've always wanted a ShamWow. Is it sharp? No, Parker!
Not yet.
Oh, even the can was like, whoa!
It's like,
No! Is it poop or mud? Is it poop or mud? You've been finding a lot of poop today, so just
Smell
your
it.
luck. Smell it! I bet, Papa, what is this? What is this? Poop or mud? So, I don't know if I've shown you guys my little nifty dog purse, but the Duplo's our oldest dog. He has a heart murmur, and recently we got the diagnosis of a collapsed trachea. So he has a really rough, scary sounding dry cough, almost like he's choking or gasping for air. While it's not a big deal, it sounds kind of scary, and given the fact that he has the heart murmur and he's 14, we're a little worried. Anyway, so he doesn't like to go on walks. He's never liked going on walks, but he's been very reclusive in the last, I would say, year. So I got this little bag, and I thought it would be cool for when I'm, you know, walking around the house and doing chores, errands, stuff like that. It just keeps him close by. Look at it.
hello, Mrs. Tupple. Nice to meet you.
And I honestly thought, I'm like, this could backfire. It could just blow up in my face really gnarly. I don't think any blowing up in anybody's faces is occurring. He does this little pose where he sticks out his arm. I have an entire album on my phone of pictures with Parker and the Duplo in the bag. It's their bonding moment. It's how they bro out together. So we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna cook some chicken. We're gonna wrap up this weekend, but that's the update for now. All the birthday gifts were a complete success, so that was very exciting. We played outside. Hopefully I got a tan. If I didn't, let's just pretend I did. Let me know in the comments how tan I look. And that's it for now. I love you. Is this a good idea? Oh Lord. Oh no! You look like the Tiger King.
I got it myself. Ow!
He's getting excited. Be careful. He's getting excited. He's getting excited. Be careful. He's gonna buzz your head.
Are you gonna watch what you're doing?
No, he's closing his eyes so he doesn't get hair in his face.
Okay, wipe your hands in here.
Oh Lord.
Alright. I expect you to do a good job. Okay, let's plug you in so you got more power.
Go like that. Parker looks like your grandfather.
Are you looking? See, that's the part that cuts right
He's
there
a
on the edge.
grandfather. He's a grandfather. Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
He's a grandfather.
Go, start at the, flip it. Start at the bottom and go up. Slowly.
Slow.
Oh my god!
Man, Parker really trusts you guys.
You're not gonna beat him right now.
What's in it? What?
What?
Now you give him a mustache?
What?
Hey, you gotta go slow.
Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
Did I get an ill in there?
Oh my god, chocolate there. They are. I think she did all of it off. Oh, are you gonna do the rest?
You're gonna do the rest with a razor.
Oh my god.
Can I use the razor?
Baby steps.
Can I? Can I?
Well, you definitely look younger.
The chin. Hey, chin.
I didn't feel inclined to do an intro to this segment of the vlog because I didn't want to be held responsible for breaking 1 million hearts across America. Well, maybe the world. Tell us where you are in the world when we broke your heart. In all seriousness, I know I've been giving Parker a hard time about shaving his beard, but you guys, the reason that it needs to happen is very valid. It's a very good reason, and if he needs to shave a little bit of hair on his face to keep him safe, he could shave his whole body. Please don't. I mean, it's a.
Well, I got the clippers out. We got all this help.
There's a lot to shave. There's a lot to shave. Mother of the year, everybody. Mother of the year. We're gonna finish doing this. I need to help Parker give him an apocalyptic haircut. So pray for us. And we'll check in later. What is going on? I guess it's a good thing Parker had girls, right?
Once there was a mom.
Do they use this for this, or do they shave it with that?
She was shaving Parker's beard.
Okay, because this isn't getting
Yeah, they'll come back in the laser.
skin. You have a little cowlick right here. Can you go like this?
I'm not sure this is my best angle.
Why are you getting double chin or what? What else?
Open hairs.
I'm
But
playing
that's
with this clock. Whoever I get the most number.
You need my bald spot?
Let's look at the sink.
Let's look at this. His little narration.
I want to see, look at the sink. I want to look at the I want to look
Can
at
you put water here like this?
Mom, how do you zoom in? Do you know how to zoom in? Guys, I see the red spot there.
What red spot?
The red spot on my eye. Ugh, I want to get down.
You do this a lot, huh?
I want to get down.
Your hair grows in that
Oh,
I don't like to touch the top of my hair, so I'm always trying to swipe it away.
I'm getting a bracelet.
I admire your commitment to getting the shot.
I got the bracelet. I got the bracelet. Snip. Oh yeah, put the bracelet. It's on my foot. It's the foot. This is Tater's vlog. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Matilda's beard. Tater. It's tater time. Tater pie.
I love taters.
Tater pie. The snip. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tater time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Make you liver you.
So do the next one.
Make you liver kangaroo.
Mommy, can I do the camera?
No, ma'am, it's too heavy and you'll drop it. Is that enough? Is it too? Is not aggressive enough?
Sideburn. Oh, God. Let's go. Hey, guys. Let's go. Hello. Up there.
Yeah, stay. Tweak it a little bit. Perfect.
Mommy, can you get down now? Voila.
Yes, you can get down.
Ta-da!
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Your turn, okay.
Don't break my camera. You can break your focus. It's not my camera.
No, I'm dizzy. I'm actually. Thank you, everybody, for helping me.
You guys, 8 o'clock-ish. I am so exhausted. I feel like the ending of all my vlogs, I go from like energy 97.9% to -2. I'm like, It's been the end of a very long weekend. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine how long this vlog is going to be, but I will most certainly post all of the content, even if that means I need to split this up into 2 parts. You know, I actually got that idea from reading my analytics and a lot of your guys' comments, and it was something that I had never thought about before. Several of you have commented, why don't you split up your vlogs? So I don't know if you guys are familiar how that works, but those ads that roll out in YouTubers' videos are a way that we can make part of our living doing this as a job. So the way that I kind of have like my own little standard of doing it. So if it was like a short beauty video, like a 20-minute, I would just do one ad at the beginning or one in the beginning and then one towards the end. No more than 2 ever. And then with vlogs, if it was like movie length, like an hour to an hour and a half, I would do 4 to 5 ads. But then when my vlogs started to get significantly longer, I was like, I noticed that people would watch for about 20 minutes and then stop watching. So the time that the retention time for vlogs stopped at about 20 minutes. So I was like, why am I cramming all this content into one post if people kind of lose attention at about 20 minutes? So if you lose your attention span at about 20 minutes for a vlog, then what's the point of making vlogs longer? So it would be easier to split them and then you would watch more of the content. I guess it's because, you know, most people have things to do. They have, you know, their lives to get back to. They get interrupted and they just don't come back and finish. So I was like, well, retention wise, it makes sense to split them just so that they're not so long and you don't forget about them. And then financial, like the business aspect of it, it was like, why am I putting it all into one when I could split it up into 2? And the people that are going to watch regardless of how many parts it's split into. It's definitely more work to split it into 2 parts because you do the intro, the outro, and then the link here, come here, go here. Don't forget, this is part 1, this is part 2. It's related, it's connected. Like there has to be that sense of, or the congruity or connection between, congruency, you know what I'm trying to say. So I may have to do that with this vlog. I still don't know. I haven't even looked at the footage. How cute was Tater's vlogging? He's like, Mom, is this your camera? I can vlog for you. When I had to cut Parker's hair, and I was like, okay. I just thought it would be hilarious from his perspective because he's looking up at us the entire time, right? And sure enough, his footage is hilarious. It's adorable. I was like, I'm gonna let you do this more often. The party was a success. Everyone had so much fun. I mean, the fact that they're asleep right now is telling. Can we please talk about how long my hair is? You can't tell because I'm wearing black pajamas, but if you've noticed in the vlogs, like I don't know where this hair came from overnight. The only thing that I've been noticing though, in the last maybe 2 months, is my hair has become so dry. It's so weird. I wonder if it's related to my explant because I'm noticing changes in things that I wouldn't realize were changes. My skin tone, my shortness of breath, like the way I breathe is different. The color of the whites of my eyes, not only the texture of my hair, but the fullness and how quickly it's growing, but it's drier. And I have been home quarantined, and you guys have noticed in my vlogs, I haven't really been doing much with my hair. So there hasn't been a lot of heat tool application to here, but it's just gotten so dry. So I went back to using my Don't Despair Repair shampoo, which is a really nourishing, hydrating shampoo. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really, really, really shiny. But I've been struggling so much getting it nice and, what's the word I'm looking for? Nice and the opposite of dry, but not greasy. So, I'll have to update you guys on that soon. So, your takeaway from this vlog is it was a good weekend. This is the status of our lives right now. And I think that as time goes on, I want to be even more and more and more transparent with you guys on these vlogs, whether it's something that's going on with my kids, what we're doing together as a family. I think I would feel comfortable baby stepping it the way I've been doing it, just so that it's not a sudden content change. And just to kind of gauge how interested you guys are, how appealing you find it. Although I do have to say, anytime I post something like, let me see if I could pull it up. Anytime I post something like this on my Instagram, you guys freak out. And the amount of private messages that I get that are like, you know, I loved you before, but now that you're showing this side of your life, I couldn't imagine loving you more, and I do. They make me feel great, and I think for a long time it was really hard to just share certain roles of my life, not being able to share me entirely with you guys. It was confusing sometimes, it was frustrating other times, and it was nice to, I feel like I removed a mask, you know, and I was able to just show you guys completely. No costume, no mask, nothing. This is my life. And so I tried to do it a little bit today, and you can tell the difference in how I can concentrate when I don't have my children around versus when they're around and they're like, mom, 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 mom. It's different. If you're a mom, you can totally sympathize and understand. So there might be a little bit of a shift in the energy or how certain things are vlogged, but I think it's important. You know, it's been 7 years, and there has to be sort of growth and evolution, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But that's kind of the direction I want to head in terms of the weekend vlogs, because let's be honest, we don't know how long this quarantine is going to last, and I can't just not work. And being a mom is the most important job that I have, and if that means vlogging with kids and little racetracks and bubbles and playing outside baseball or whatever, then that's what's going to be in the vlog. You know what I mean? You guys are always super supportive and encouraging, so I'm not scared. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up. The other thing that I wanted to say is R.I.P. Parker's beard. Just kidding. The last thing that I wanted to say is I know the beginning of this vlog was very sensitive. It was very emotional. It is one of my vlogs, so there's always going to be some tears. I'm an empath. I'm an Enneagram 2. I'm a Sagittarius. It just happens. I can't control it. It bubbles over, you guys. But no, seriously. I saw a post, or actually a few posts on Instagram. I posted them on my stories, but I thought it was really important to share with you guys here, just because I'm trying to find them. They actually really helped me, and they kind of helped put things into perspective, and it made things really real. The most important one that I saw was this one that says, and I'll put it up on the screen, I hope when the dust settles, we learn a few truths. 1, the economy is built on the backs of the workforce, not the executives. 2, we're a global community, whether we like it or not. We're all connected. Healthcare is a human right, which is laughable that it's not already, you know, in certain places. And number 4, with generosity, not greed, is how we survive. So if you hoarded toilet paper, you're in. The other thing that I saw was one about directed as parents that are expected to teach but are also expected to do their jobs. It says, what we are being asked to do is not humanly possible. There is a reason we are either a working parent, a stay-at-home parent, or a part-time working parent. Working, parenting, and teaching are 3 different jobs that cannot be done at the same time. It's not hard because you're doing it wrong. It's hard because it's too much. Do the best you can. When you have to pick, because at some point you will, choose connection. Pick playing a game over arguing about an assignment. Pick teaching your child to do laundry rather than feeling frustrated that they aren't helping. Pick laughing and snuggling and reminding them that they are safe. If you are stressed, lower your expectations where you can virtually reach out for social connection. We are in this together to stay well. That means mentally well as well. I will post that as well if you guys want to see it. And then the last thing is a video that my neighbor sent me. So what I'm going to do is I will try and figure out a way to add it to the end of this vlog so you guys can actually watch it. I posted just a clip of it on my Instagram and you guys seem to really enjoy it. But for me, it was very eye-opening, and it kind of took the heightened anxiety and stress and nervousness from the beginning of this vlog changed my perspective and put me in a really healthy place to actually enjoy this quarantine, to actually enjoy having my kids at home, to actually enjoy teaching them, to actually look back and reframe life right now and find a way to make this our new normal for as long as this is gonna be, you know? So yes, I'm scared about Parker's job. Yes, I'm scared to go grocery shopping and potentially, you know, bring home something and make my children sick. Yes, I'm frustrated that I have to do, you know, yet another thing, you know, on top of being the house manager and a personal chef for the kids and, you know, working from home and trying to be the best fiance. And on top of doing all of that, now I have to teach, you know, and so it's overwhelming when you turn it into a list. But when you work piece by piece and just reframe your perspective and say, I'm just going to work 4 hours at a time, I'm not going to worry about if I'm able to get married in June because it's just going to make me sad. I'm not going to worry about if Parker's going to have to go back to working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week. I'm not going to worry about it. I will worry about it if and when it happens. I'll build the bridge and cross over it if and when it happens. But me worrying about it right now is walking around with an umbrella just in case it rains. Guess what? I'm stuck holding the umbrella and it may not even rain. So it's one of those things where you're in your right to be sad. You're in your right to be scared. You're in your right to be anxious. And you're in your right to be eating snacks and wondering when life will go back to normal. That is entirely valid. But you're also in your right to accept what is happening and actually give yourself permission to enjoy it. If the dishes don't get done today, guess what? They're still going to be there tomorrow and the day after that. If you're in the moment and you're enjoying, you know, your child's laughter or teaching him, you know, spelling the new list of words you got, or if you are in the moment, you had too much fun and you realize, oh crap, I forgot to defrost the chicken and you want to eat cereal for dinner, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity where our kids aren't going to remember if they submitted an assignment, but they're going to remember you sitting in front of the TV with a snack tray, playing a game, you know, making memories. They're going to remember their Hot Wheels birthday party, even though nobody was able to come and celebrate with him. You know, they're going to remember that we were parents, that we loved them, that we had fun, that if we had a job that required us going into the office and now we have to work from home, you're going to remember working from home, you know, business on top, party on the bottom. You're going to work from home and you're going to laugh at the time, you know, your child came into frame when you were having a conference call or introducing your pet to your coworkers. We're given the opportunity to live through something that, although it is extremely scary and can cause so much destruction and turmoil, it's an opportunity that not a lot of people had in their lifetimes, you know? And I know it sounds so like it's, what did I say? Putting lipstick on a pig or something? Putting a monkey in a dress? It's like, I can't put a glam outfit on this virus. I can't dress it up and make it sound fun, but we can try our best. And reframing our perspective, we can't change the narrative. We cannot rewrite the narrative. We are in a worldwide state of crisis right now. That is a fact, and you cannot rewrite the narrative. What you can do is change your perspective, you know, and give yourself permission to enjoy what's going on right now. You know, when is the next time something like this is going to happen? It's not. And, you know, working from home is not going to happen forever. And spending so much quality time with your family is not going to happen forever. And being able to be your children's teacher is not going to happen forever. So there is good in this. And it took me... We've been on voluntary lockdown, let me tell you, my kids were on spring break. We were on voluntary lockdown on March 18th is when we started. It's when the news started to get heated, and my kids were on spring break, and I decided to just, you know what? Let's stay home. We were going to go watch Onward. And I was like, sorry, Parker, I'm not going to take the kids. I can't. I don't. This is when we thought this only affected people with pre-existing medical conditions or that were over the age of 65. This is when that was what was said. And I told Parker, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't want that blood on my hands. I'm not going to risk making someone sick because I'm out, you know, gallivanting, wanting to watch Onward. We're staying home. And that's when we started. And today is, what day is it today? The 29th of March. So maybe we haven't been on lockdown for a month, but it sure feels that way. We don't know how long this is going to last. And however long it does last, it's something we're never going to forget. So let's have our bad days, but let's have our good days. And let's have our sad days, and let's have our fun days. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, but don't unpack and live there. We've had this conversation before. Parker told me the other day, he's like, here's the thing, is if today's a good day, enjoy it because it won't last. And if tomorrow's a bad day, don't enjoy it. It's okay because it won't last. He's like, nothing lasts. Nothing sticks around forever. So enjoy it while you can. I was like, are you breaking up with me? No. And it's true. It's true. Life is fleeting. What's happening right now is not necessarily what's going to happen in 4 hours. And the way you feel right now is probably not the way you're going to feel in the next 4 hours. You know? And so it's kind of one of those things where I guess you decide, this is one of those situations where we can't control what's happening, but we can control how we feel about it. So it took me a couple weeks to be in a good place with what's going on. And yes, I have my moments of freak out where I just wish I could get out of the house and catch a breather. But I think that we also live in a household where everyone is very responsive to everybody's needs, and we can give each other space when we need it. So if you are having a bad day, it's not going to last that long, but you're allowed to have it. And if you don't want to make dinner, you don't have to. I was telling one of my pandas today on Instagram, she said, you know, she's pregnant and has a baby at home and her husband's deployed. And I said, you know what, it's totally fine to be scared and it's totally fine to be sad. But you know, the other thing is, the way you can look at it is your toddler is too small to remember what's going on. So if you want to make cereal for dinner, there are no adult witnesses. There is a way to enjoy what's going on right now. And even if it takes you a little bit longer to figure it out, I know you can figure it out. So I want to say thank you for allowing me to share my emotional perspective on what's going on right now, but also thank you for allowing me to share the light at the end of the tunnel that I discovered within this vlog itself. So I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and I hope you're trying your best to enjoy the current situation of this life. But it is what it is. As much as I hate that saying, Sam knows. It's one of Sam's favorite sayings, but for me, it's like the word sorry. It sets my skin on fire. It is what it is. But guess what? It is what it is. Anyway, you guys, I love you so much. And like in any and all my vlogs, anything you saw, anything we did, anything we were wearing, anywhere we went that was exciting. Oh wait, too soon? Too soon for that joke? Will be listed and linked in the description box of this vlog. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I love you so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys! Try to enjoy that quarantine, y'all.
You are now sitting there thinking, oh my God, we're at the bottom of a very big mountain here. This is from a teacher in China reflecting on the lockdown. We are just finishing our 7th week of e-learning, 7 weeks of being mainly housebound, 7 weeks of uncertainty. We're healthy, we're happy, we are humbled. As we watch the rest of the world begin their time inside, here are some of my reflections on the last 7 weeks. Accept that you have no control over the situation. Let go of any thoughts of trying to plan too much for the next month or two. Things change so fast. Don't be angry and annoyed at the system. Anxiety goes down. You make the best of the situation, whatever that might be for you. Accept that this is what it is and things will get easier. Try not to listen to, read or watch too much media. It will drive you crazy. There is a thing as too much. The sense of community I have felt during this time is incredible. I could choose who I wanted to spend my energy on, who I wanted to call, message and connect with, and found the quality of my relationships has improved. Appreciate this enforced downtime. When do you ever have time like this? I'll miss it when we go back to the fast-paced speed of the real world. Time goes fast. There are box sets I still haven't watched. You learn to appreciate the little things, sunshine through the window, flowers blossoming. To those beginning this journey, you will get through it. Listen to what you are told. Follow the rules. Look out for each other. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
I love that. It's so true, isn't it?
So, so true.
So true.
We all need to be able to look back for the rest of our lives and think, in this really difficult time, we did our bit and we did the right thing.
Thanks, Anne.
Thank you.